back to How to Feed a Loon. I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
My bean-loving loon.
I love me some good beans.
Where have you been? He's eating beans. Yay!
It's bean soup.
No, I don't know what it's bean, but it's anyway. Boy, that's hilarious. So we are super excited because
we're cooking with beans.
We're cooking with beans. Boy, I tell you what. No, it's also other than that. It's almost Cinco de Mayo. Our favorite time of the year.
Yes.
It's just an excuse for Americans mostly to eat TexMex and drink margaritas.
Yeah, exactly.
But which is good enough reason for me.
Right.
So let's tell them what we're doing. We're doing something really classic today. We're doing our authentic refried beans.
Yes.
You know what?
Beans, and nothing but beans.
So when you go to a Mexican restaurant, a Tex-Mex restaurant, and they bring out, you know, your combo plate, and they've always got that beautiful pile of refried beans. And if you ever wondered, like, how do they make that? And maybe you've tried it, maybe you are master at it. It took me a while to kind of get it down, but I think we've got it. And we're going to share it with you. And it's you got to give yourself a little time. Yeah. Because the technique that we do takes a few hours to get the beans ready.
Yes, but the result is delicioso.
I'm telling you.
Is that? No, that might
That's Italian.
Okay. Sorry. Bueno.
Yes.
Muy bueno.
Okay, so here these are beans right here that we are not quite ready yet, but let me tell you, Loon, I'm going to put you to work for a second.
Yes.
So there's some liquid in here. You just want to skim off any excess liquid. It's okay if you get some beans in there.
I see.
So let me tell you how we got to this point. I got a nice pot this size, just get a nice decent sized pot, and you're going to want to add a pound of pinto beans. Pinto are the traditional way of making refried beans, of what the bean to use. Make sure they're dried, and that's about typically about 2 cups of beans, and you're going to put that in your pot, and then you're going to want to fill at least 2 inches above that with water. So really get a good amount of water in there. Okay, and then we're going to bring that to a boil, and once it comes to a boil, we're going to turn down the heat, and then we're going to add 2 cups of chopped onion to that, and then we just let it start to simmer. And you don't have to do any pre-soaking, you don't have to do any quick soaking, anything like that. This is all, it's all start to finish in this pot. And so that's going to go for 3 hours. Now, the one thing that you're going to want to do is every now and then, just keep an eye on it. Don't go off to the mall or anything. Or have someone that can watch it and stir it occasionally. You don't want it to stick to the bottom. And then also you want to keep it good and liquidy. And so I add, once it feels like the water has kind of started reducing down and those beans are really absorbing it, then you're going to need to add some more water. And so this has been going for 3 hours now, okay? And the Loon has done a good job. So it all depends on the consistency that you like. So this is just excess water that we've kept to the side.
Yes.
And now we're going to we're going to add some seasoning, and then we're going to emulsify.
Look at this. That is cumin and chili powder.
A tablespoon each of dried ground.
We are amping it up.
We are.
Is that cumin and chili powder?
Chili powder.
Okay.
Yep.
And then we've got, how much is that salt? There's a lot of salt in there.
Beans take a lot of salt. Refried beans.
That's salt and pepper.
That's salt and pepper. I usually go with about 3 teaspoons. Start with 2 teaspoons, and then taste it and add more. And then we got a teaspoon of black pepper.
Yes.
Now he's got a power tool, so watch out. This is an emulsifier. It's like just emulsifier blender. You can also use just a regular potato masher. That'll work as well.
Look at that.
But that is a beautiful, beautiful consistency. Now make sure you get that.
Yes, I'm getting all up in there.
Okay, well, so while he's doing that, and you do it also to your own liking as far as, if you still like lots of beans in there, then don't overdo this. If you like it really creamy, we like it really kind of creamy, then you can just continue to do this until it's really, really smooth. And then you've got this reserved liquid to help make it, if it's too thick, then you can add some more of this to thin it out. That is looking good, Loon. That's looking good. Okay, now let me talk about it. So now we're doing good. This is going to be tasty right here. But we want it to be the best refried beans you've ever had in your life. So that means we're going to add
lard.
So lard is rendered fat. It's kind of like shortening.
Am I good? You think this is good for now?
That's good. Yeah. I mean, if you want to add a little more of this liquid, that looks great.
I like that.
We're
going to use that lard.
So now, we're going to transfer it into a skillet, a cast iron skillet. So. Let me talk about this lard. So lard in recent years has gotten a bad rap. There's reasons for that. It's actually for a fat that you're using, it's one of the healthiest ones out there to use. So
And they use, lard is used in so many Mexican dishes, like tamales.
And tortillas and refried beans.
Yes, yes.
And so you know, now lard can be a little difficult to do. Now one thing I don't recommend is getting commercial bottled lard. It'll say, I don't know, it just, a lot of times I was reading up on it and it has chemicals in it and it doesn't taste like lard. So if you could actually, what I do is I just go to my local, I have this great Mexican market.
And it's kind of easy for us to find a Mexican market because we're in Texas.
We're in the Dallas Fort Worth area. But I used to, when we lived in New Jersey, there was a market not far and I would get it. And they always have it in abundance.
Yes.
So you can get it at a market like that, or you can make it yourself. Now that is easy to do. All you have to do is you get pork fat trimming. So if you're doing like pulled pork and you want to cut away all of that fat, save it and go to your butcher. Ask them for pork trimmings. You're calling in advance. And then all you do is you just cook that up, you cube it, and then you cook it up, and it's going to render all of
that fat. Yeah.
And then you strain it, and you've got pork lard.
There you go.
It sounds like, oh my God.
We did not do that. We went to
no, like I said, we were able. So now I know this seems so decadent, and but
it's so good though, y'all. It's Cinco de Mayo.
It is.
It's a celebration.
It's really it is a celebration. It is such a time to celebrate. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to put this over medium heat, and I'm just look at those beans. Don't those look beautiful?
So I can't even tell you.
So now it seems like, oh my God, like that grease. How's it going to? It will incorporate into it, and it just. This is what makes beans over the top delicious.
Refried beans, yes.
These refried beans.
So I can't even wait. This is so delicious.
This is quintessential Tex-Mex Mexican. I'm telling you, it's the best refried beans you've ever had. Wow, that gets hot.
Turn that down.
Okay, so we're going to continue doing this, and we're going to let this simmer for just until it's fully incorporated, and then it's time to eat.
Yes, I can't wait.
I'm telling you, it is magical.
That is lovely.
You see, it's fully that lard has gotten fully incorporated.
And one other thing just to mention about lard, when you're cooking with it, try and not get it on your shirt.
It's almost impossible. So maybe do what I don't do is wear an apron. So this is ready to eat. I did do a little taste test, and make sure you do that before you serve it because I felt like it could use a little more salt.
Oh man, I could use this next to a big old pile of tacos.
And check out our Mexican rice recipe because I mean, if you're gonna have refried beans, which you should definitely make the Mexican rice, and we have the authentic recipe for that.
Yes, and I like to put just a little more cheese on my.
So this is
look at that
cotija cheese. We use this all the time. This is a Mexican crumbling cheese, kind of like a Parmesan. It's just I'm speechless. There are certain things in this world that just do it to me.
Yeah,
and,
I can't even. These are so.
Well, you're gonna have to.
That sticks to the side of your ribs. That is so. That is so tasty. I mean, that is quintessential Tex-Mex.
It really
Mexican.
Is. Oh. And don't you say? Wouldn't you say? I haven't tasted. Well, no, I did do it last time. But that's as good as any joint out there.
Oh, forget about it. Yeah, totally. This is amazing.
You can do this, you guys. Your friends are going to be so impressed.
The spices are just spot on. Yeah. Spot on. And the consistency, I love.
And the more you do this, the more you can play with your consistency. I think this is the perfect consistency.
That is 1,000% Loon approved. I'm sorry. I love me my refried beans.
I told you, he's a bean lover.
I love my bean burritos too.
I know you do. Believe me.
When you have no meat in the house, you just got beans and tortillas. Yeah, well, make yourself a little bean burrito.
Explains a lot. I'll tell you that. Gosh. I mean, it is. It's good. I mean. If you're ever in Fort Worth, Texas, and you go to a place called Joe T. Garcia's, tell them we said hi. They're the best. And you're going to tell them, you should make your beans like they make the best. No,
wow.
I know. We're going to be banned. No, but anyway, make refried beans.
Yes. Celebrate Cinco de Mayo. So just celebrate because, it's spring, it's summer coming up. Let's just have a good time. And get this recipe on howtobeataloon.com.
He gets verklempt with beans, I tell you. So go to our social media, like us, share us, do all of that stuff. Celebrate life. We love you. We love you so much. It's ridiculous how much we love you.
Yes.
All right.
Make some beans.
Please.
Come on.
Bean it up, baby.
Bean it up.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, guys. Now, if you want to be a part of the Loon fun, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit that little bell icon so you won't miss a single recipe.
That's right. Oh, and speaking of recipes, if you want another amazing Tex-Mex Mexican restaurant like this,
Yes.
just click right here.
That's right. Click.
Click.
Subscribe.
It's so much fun.